This way forever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. For real. Never meant to make your daughter cry.
Yo, what's good everybody? My name is Joshua FSPX and I'm back today with another video, and I'm happier than ever to say that that was a lot more enthusiastic than my last video because I'm feeling a lot better, and I don't know, I'm really looking forward to making this video. So the video I'm going to be making today is basically 10 things that I think that could make World War II possibly the best COD. That this is something that I listed 10 things that I think Sledgehammer could do in order to make the game incredible, make Call of Duty absolutely like the funnest of fun again, and make it a game I look forward to playing every night when I get home from work / school, etc., depending on what you do and your age range really. But I've already made a video on this on my channel, but I just feel like at the time I didn't know World War II was definite. It was just Call of Duty 2017. But now I feel like I know, and I just really want to do it again because my video skills have got a lot better as well. But I'm going to stop rambling on about useless shit now and actually get on with the video. So coming in at number 10, I have good maps, and by good maps I don't just mean a map that looks pretty or a map that's got a nice spot in it. I mean maps that have got good spawns, good spots, good lines of sights, like high-rise across the map. When did you get that anymore? That was famous. That was something that's exciting at the start of a search and destroy round. Like good spots as in, again, high-rise. I know, sort of bum licking WW2 here, but I mean in the respect of like getting on the roof. When have you ever had a crazy spot like that happen again? And spawns, for instance. My last video I was playing Shipment. Like, obviously I know it's a small map, and so the spawns are going to be a bit hectic. You can't really balance them out. But the spawns in that map are absolute dog shit, and I hate them. And I just think like that's ridiculous. So, you know, make spawns that are enjoyable. Anyway though, rant over. Moving on to number 9. I want something to give the game a replayable aspect. So for me, my favourite Call of Duty ever was Modern Warfare 2. With Modern Warfare 2, I felt like I could play it over and over again, and I feel like people happily racked up like a 50-day gameplay time and didn't even feel like that much of a fat bastard because everybody was doing it. And I don't know what it was, but it just didn't get boring. The more you played it, the more enjoyable it got. Even if you got bored of playing multiplayer, there was always something else to do and another aspect of the game that you could do. Whether it be play Mike Myers even, or just go and find spots for your mate. Get in a hack lobby and then go out of the map on Karachi. If you don't know about that, you're not an OG. If you do know about that, I'll take my hat off to you. Wait. I don't have a hat on. Anyway though, for instance as well, another example would be like Black Ops has zombies. And, you know, zombies is obviously something that's very popular as well. I fucking love zombies. Expect to see a lot of that when World War II comes out, so definitely stick around if you haven't already. So promotion for the win. Anyway, moving on to number 8. I think with World War II, you have obviously taken the plunge. You have got a massive era in you can use for war games. You're designing a shooter based off of World War II, and you're as big as Call of Duty in a franchise. You have a big responsibility on your head here, and in that respect, I feel like you need to make the campaign perfect. You know, chuck Hitler in there. I don't give a fuck. I'm not offended. It's an 18. Chuck Hitler in there. Chuck all of the different things like the Battle of the Bulge, which we now know what it is because of one of my videos I recently made. If you don't know, go through every video on my channel till you find it. If you find it, you're a legend. You're a fucking legend. Anyway, like stupid things like D-Day, for instance, obviously is massive. I want to see bitches getting gassed. I want to see everything go down. It's a madness. Come on, make it interesting. Number 7, this is a big one and a lot of people agree with, and probably shouldn't be at number 7, maybe even higher, but just get rid of pay to play. Like, I know in the game industry now, evolution has become the point where pay to play is the way forward, and I completely understand that, but it's dog shit. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it to happen. People do it and put up with it because they love the game's base, but it doesn't mean you can abuse that. If someone likes you, right, or someone likes something you do, you don't go to them, yeah, no, like, we can hang out, but I'm going to start charging you a tenner for me to be nice when I'm with you. Like, you don't do that. If someone enjoys your game, you should be like, thank God they're playing my game. Like, I appreciate that so much. Not, give us another tenner and you can be better than everyone else. Like, just get rid of it. You don't need it. You're Call of Duty. You're a multi-million-dollar franchise. You do not need that. And I just said dollar, not pound. I'm English. I'll take that back. Pound franchise. Like, come on, sort it out. You're better than that, Sledgehammer. You don't need pay to play, do you? You know, it can be a game changer, and it adds a lot of respect from the fans if you get rid of things like this. Anyway, though, moving on to number 6. I think Sledgehammer getting community involved, like via Twitter, via just in general looking at what people think of the game. YouTube, obviously, is a massive platform for getting involved, but like listening to the community. So if the community sit there and say, like, oh, we want this, we want that, like, just try things out. One of the best things Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 done was have community playlists, and I know they're a thing now, but like, just chucking in things like Infected, I think it was Money in the Bank, and just like stupid shit like that, and giving them a go, and then seeing what the fans thought. And if the playlists were no good, removing them. If the playlists were good, keeping them in was incredible. Look on your Twitter, look at what people are saying, get a majority vote. If people are saying that X gun is overpowered, then do something about it. People are saying that they think that this is dog shit, then do something about it. You literally make a game. I know you put a lot of time and effort in it, and I respect that. But after you've made that game, you are then monitoring your game. If I make a YouTube video, I monitor it to see if people comment on it, etc. to get back to them and spend my time doing it. You've made a game which is a lot bigger than a video, and, you know, spend some time on it. Another rant over. Number 5. Like I said as well with World War II, and obviously with the production team they've got behind them currently, the actors they've named, people obviously from Dead Space getting involved, I think you have a massive opportunity to outdo Treyarch with your zombies this year. It's obviously, you are competing with Treyarch, and they are renowned for good zombies. Treyarch are so popular with their zombies, so you have got to go out there and smash it this year. Alright, Sledgehammer, I want you, if you ever see this video, I don't know why you would, but to smash it this year. You need to just put your absolute heart and soul into everything you do. Number 4. For fans' respect, I think this is a very, very good idea that I personally come up with myself. I mean, other people probably thought of it before. I would do it if it was me. You're making an OG game, so fans are already rating you for that. They're probably thinking like, oh, they're pulling out of the bag here by releasing World War II. So as well as making an OG game, make the game boots on the ground, which obviously we know it is. And I think this is really, really old school, but if you really wanted respect, and I mean, I'd do this if I was on the development team or raise it, release the game at £40. Go old school. When I was a kid, games were £20 new. Do you know what I mean? And now the fact that they're £55, etc., everyone accepts it and pays it, but it shouldn't. If you make the game £40, right, that's £15 less. The amount of more people who look at it, pick it up and go, oh, actually, it's only 40 quid now. Whereas opposed to £55, which is actually like a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? Like £55 is a lot of money. You can buy a lot with £55. You can buy a lot with £40. But knocking £15 off would increase your sales, I think, in the respect that more people pick it up and go, actually, yeah, I'll have that. 55 quid. 40 quid. Fuck. See if I just melted on that. Anyway, moving on. Number 3, I think this is a sort of a personal one to me, maybe, but you might agree with me. I think it makes it enjoyable when you've got titles and emblems you look at and you're like, oh, that's really nice, I want that. How do I get that? And then it makes you want to grind out towards getting it more. Challenges as well with a lot of XP that seem rewarding that you think are fun, and then you go and try something new. Pick up a new gun or something, and, you know, you experiment with things. I think that's a really, really good aspect to have in a game. Number 2, make game modes people's like love. Like me personally, one of the things I love is like old school gaming. I used to love Headquarters. Breaks my heart that they got rid of it. Absolutely breaks my heart. It has me in tears every night. Every night before I go to bed I say a prayer. Oh, dear Lord, if you're listening, please can you bring back Headquarters? Thank you, amen. But that shit shouldn't happen. Make good quality game modes. Obviously we've heard about this game mode which is War, I believe it's called, and that's new. So obviously, I mean, if they pull it out of the park with that and they release a new exclusive game mode to them, then that would be incredible. Anyway, moving on to number 1 finally. I think guns is the most important thing. My personal COD, which is like WW2 is my favourite. I know I talk about it all the time, I'm so sorry. But in that game you had 10 assault rifles probably per class, 7 submachine guns, I think you had 5 actually, but like for instance 5 snipers. Make loads of fucking guns. Don't release them later on when you've got spare time on your hands and then make you pay 20 grand for them. Pull it out the bag. Smash it. Fucking hell, just do it. I want TAR 21s, ATRs, make them all good, so they're all overpowered. That's how it works and how it's fun, I'm telling you. I know it sounds stupid, but if all guns are overpowered, the game is fun, period. Anyway though, that today was the list of 10 things that I really wanted in my personal World War II needs. Leave yours down below in the comments for me, I'll have a read and get back to you all. Also as well, make sure to like the video, and the question of the day is, what do you want from Call of Duty World War II? Let me know as well down in the comments. But more than anything, obviously, subscribe if you're new. For more great content coming out, especially when World War II comes out. We're definitely going to spend a lot of time on that, I'll tell you that much. And also, lastly, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It helps me out a lot. But without any further ado, though, I've been Joshua FSPX, and have a fucking great day. See ya!